you got to figure both these men have got to have a little bit of butterflies in their stomach. Neither will show it. They're too proud to do that. But both men have to feel the nerves. Shogun Jones, his first world title shot. Chris Bay, his first heavyweight championship defense inside Sam's Town.
Well, you know, the bottom line is Shogun Jones will never admit it, but you know there's got to be butterflies in that stomach of his. You know, as much as he's a tough guy, you know, this is his opportunity to become the man here in FSW.
Neither man will admit it. But Chris Bay has been the one that's been in far more high-pressure situations, far more big matches.
Well, Shogun says he wants to be the man. Well, tonight's the night that he's going to have to prove it.
And Chris Bay proved that he is the man at against all odds, but will he continue to be the man? Look at the size difference. Shogun Jones wanted the world to see that by stepping up to Chris Bay. But Chris Bay's going to show the world that he has no fears. He doesn't fear the size or power of Shogun Jones, but what he has to fear is that sit-out choke slam and that big boot, because that's what laid him out the last time these two were in the ring together at New Year's resolution.
Look at that, Shogun trying to manhandle Chris Bay early, but once again, you know, you got the boxer versus the puncher. Shogun Jones trying to use his strength to throw Chris Bay around, and Chris is trying to maneuver and using all his agility and firing away with some big forearm right there to the jaw.
That's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to use his agility, his speed, his striking ability to try and chop Shogun Jones down. That's not going to work. He tried to hook him for an arm drag, but Shogun Jones is just too big and mighty.
And Chris Bay settling for a couple of chops.
Chris Bay's going to have to do what he can. Look at this. He's scoozling him. And Chris Bay has nowhere to go. And Chris Bay, though, trying to counter it and able to do it. He has to make sure Shogun doesn't land that sit-out choke slam. Hurricane Rana out of Chris Bay. And he's got the big man staggered, but not down.
But that is the reason for the great success from Chris Bay. He has no fear whatsoever. Oh, look at that. Shogun catches him.
Jones is a very powerful athlete. We heard the trash talk from both of these men leading up to tonight's event. Neither man's ego can really handle the defeat tonight. Double stomp to the spine.
And look at that Shogun, he is headed to the outside.
And Shogun Jones is actually retreating from Chris Bay.
You know, he's got to rethink that strategy.
And now Chris Bay is the one playing mind games.
And now Bay going, he's on the ring apron.
What is Chris Bay going to try to attempt here? But he gets caught trying to kick Shogun Jones. Oh my God!
Right on his head.
He got spiked.
But definitely doesn't want a count-out victory.
Shogun Jones, it looks like he's going to use the count to try, or not. I was going to say to maybe catch his breath and regroup and re-strategize, but instead he's just going to go right back on the attack. Oh no! How much can Chris Bay take? He just got dropped on the top of his head. He just got driven spine first into the edge of the ring.
And Shogun withstood that rapid attack from Chris Bay. And obviously that's going to be part of the strategy. He needs to slow down Bay, and if he could slow him down, then the advantage goes to Shogun.
Yeah, if he can slow him down, he can put him down and walk out of here as the FSW champion. Look at Chris Bay, though. He's not going to go down without a fight. It's not how you get into this position. You don't give up easily.
And just seeing the impact. Oh, and look at that huge back body drop. I think he thinks he hit a home run. One. Very, very cocky cover right there.
Well, it was a home run because the champion's still down.
But Chris Bay quickly kicked out of it, but Shogun Jones looking to pull off the upset, looking to go 2 title changes in a row if he wins tonight.
That could very well happen. 2 championships could change hands back to back. Shogun wipes out. And look at Chris Bay now, trying to get ahead of steam, running with those knees again, but this time he gets caught by the powerhouse.
Oh, and look at that. Chris Bay kicks the arm.
But his back's feeling it. And he gets caught again.
Vicious backbreaker from Shogun Jones, who still holds on and gives him a second.
Shogun Jones isn't letting up. Shogun Jones knows what's at stake. That time swung him around before driving his back right into his knee.
1, 2.
And Chris Bay.
And Shogun is proving that he is one of the top contenders here in FSW for the Heavyweight Championship. Chris Bay. Some people feel that if it wasn't for John Morrison, that he wouldn't be the heavyweight champion today. So he needs to go out and prove it tonight.
Well, he's been improving it the last 2 times at the FSW arena that he deserves to be champion. But can he do it tonight? The stakes are high. The 2017 Rookie of the Year against the 2018 Rookie of the Year for the FSW Heavyweight title.
Oh, and look at that. Clobbered him with the forearm.
And look at this, Shogun Jones getting his wits together as he prepares to pounce on Chris Bay. Oh, and Chris Bay catches a break.
And Shogun Jones crouching himself on the top rope.
Springboard dropkick out of Chris Bay sends Shogun to the outside. And when you're against the FSW Heavyweight Champion, being out there is not a safe haven. Chris Bay once again. Oh, that time able to counter Shogun Jones, reaching for the leg. Oh. Moonsault ahead of Chris Bay. The champion is taking some risks to try and retain that championship. And now Chris Bay has got to get Shogun back into the ring.
And Shogun and Chris Bay climbing to the top rope.
But you can see right there, he's still feeling the effects in the back.
Oh, vicious missile drop kick. Full force connected on Shogun Jones.
And it sends Shogun Jones down, but Shogun's already back up. Chris Bay now leaping clothesline. That time using a Europe. Oh no! Oh, Germans! And look at Chris Bay doing everything he can to try and counter this. He's attacking the fingers of Shogun Jones. What that's going to do, it's not going to allow Shogun to try and grip for that German suplex. He's going Ultimo.
The athleticism from Chris Bay.
And a rolling slice bread.
1, 2.
Oh, look at the power of Shogun Jones. He just shot Chris Bay off right into referee Austin Grimes.
Chris Bay trying to put away Shogun, but as we can see, Shogun Jones still has a lot left in the tank.
He does, and this just shows how far these two have progressed as competitors. Oh no, he's going back to that German. Chris Bay fighting out of it. He knows if Shogun launches him through the air, he is in a lot of trouble.
Right on the jaw.
Oh, he trapped him. Chris Bay once again tried that, trying to leverage Shogun over, but Shogun's just such a powerhouse. Oh, there's that big boot.
And Shogun Jones needs to go for the cover if he wants to get the victory. 1, 2.
And a 2 count only, and Chris Bay, his title reign lives on, but for how much longer? Shogun Jones and Chris Bay both have brought out their heavy artillery in this FSW title match.
Look at the Shogun. He is just sitting there sizing up Chris Bay.
And Chris Bay creating some separation.
Hey, get your little ass back inside the ring. What's wrong with you?
Shogun Jones is just going to try to manhandle Chris Bay back into the ring.
I'm the real heavyweight champion up here.
Slapping the hell out of the champion, but the champion fires back, catches him right in the ear.
You know, he might have just woke up Chris Bay.
Chris Bay smartly taking out the knees. And then dropping the big leg drop across the back of the neck of Shogun Jones. Chris Bay has got to keep Shogun grounded.
And this match is just going back and forth and back and forth.
Shogun has been able to counter too much of Bay's offense when he's been vertical, and this is what Bay needs to do to put him away. I'm thinking he's going for that frog splash that won him the title, and he once again sends Shogun down.
Oh, right on the side of the head, connecting full force, Shogun Jones.
And Shogun Jones once more, it looks like. Chris Bay can't fully put him down, though. No matter how much he puts behind those kicks. And he turns him inside out with that powerful fist of his. Power bomb! And it was all impact on that one.
This could be it. 1, 2, 3. No!
Did he? He got the shoulder up, I guess. I really couldn't tell from if he beat the 3 count with the shoulder, but according to the official, he did. Shogun Jones feels robbed right now, but this is his emotion and his inexperience right now because he's got to stay on top of Chris Bay. When you were that close to putting away the champion, just do one more thing to him.
He believes he should be the heavyweight champion right now, but the referee said no, so he's got to attack.
There are people in the building who feel the same way he does, that he should be the world champion now, but he's not. And the point is he's got to put away the world champion to get that title.
And he has got him by the throat.
Oh no! He was going for that choke slam. And one shot from Shogun Jones can send Chris Bay down. And this is what Bay's trying to avoid all matchup. The sit-out choke slam. But Bay holds on with an armbar.
And right now, Bay is holding on for dear life.
He's stretching it out. Chris Bay is trying to triangle choke the challenger out. Can he actually tap out Shogun Jones?
And Chris Bay is making sure he doesn't get caught.
Chris Bay is very proficient in every style of wrestling, but he's not known for his submissions. If he can tap out Shogun Jones, and he's gonna do it. He's gonna make a pass. Oh no. This is just like Jason coming back from the dead. Poor Chris Bay is basically a teenager about to meet his fate.
Oh, and he launches him a buckle bomb. And Shogun Jones, he has taken all that Chris Bay. What has Chris Bay got left?
Chris Bay almost choked him out, but it wasn't meant to be. This is probably Shogun Jones' night. Misses the clothesline, but Chris Bay still fighting him. Finesse!
Whoa!